What just happened in Washington was more than a handshake. Two nations, Armenia and Azerbaijan, locked in conflict for over 3 decades, sat beside Donald Trump, signed a peace deal, and then did something unexpected. They said he deserves the Nobel Peace Prize. But this story isn't just about awards. It's about war, diplomacy, and the delicate, messy road to peace. Here's how it all unfolded. The announcement came during a press conference where Trump was updating reporters on ceasefire talks between Russia and Ukraine. But the real headline of the day? Leaders from Armenia and Azerbaijan, former battlefield enemies, were in the room, celebrating a U.S.-brokered peace deal.
I think President Trump deserved to have a Nobel Peace Prize, and we will defend that, and we will promote for that, and that's obvious.
That's Ilham Aliyev, the president of Azerbaijan, speaking alongside Armenian Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan. Both leaders credited Trump for ending a war that had dragged on since the early 1990s, a conflict over Nagorno-Karabakh that killed tens of thousands and displaced many more. The deal, initialed that day in Washington, commits both countries to a lasting peace in the South Caucasus. It follows months of back-channel talks, shuttle diplomacy, and what Trump described as tough conversations over territory swaps, refugee returns, and security guarantees.
You can be absolutely sure, as well as Azerbaijani community, that what has happened today will result in peace, long-lasting peace, eternal peace in the Caucasus.
It's rare to hear such absolute language in diplomacy, but these leaders insisted they wouldn't have come to Washington if they planned to back out later. Still, history shows that even the most promising peace deals can unravel without careful enforcement. Trump framed the agreement as proof of his deal-maker approach. He reminded reporters of his past mediation in NATO disputes and in the Middle East, then pivoted to ongoing efforts with Russia and Ukraine, suggesting another breakthrough could be coming soon.
I'll be meeting very shortly with President Putin. It would have been sooner, but I guess there's security arrangements that unfortunately people have to make. Otherwise, I'd do it much quicker. He would too. He'd like to meet as soon as possible. I agree with it. But we'll be announcing that very shortly.
It was a signal. The Armenia-Azerbaijan success might be a template for resolving other conflicts if both sides are willing to compromise. This peace deal isn't just a regional story. The South Caucasus is a vital energy corridor linking Europe to Caspian oil and gas, and a flashpoint where Russian, Turkish, Iranian, and Western interests collide. A lasting peace could shift the balance of power in the region and reduce one source of tension between Moscow and Washington.
And this isn't ceasefire, this isn't we'll hold off, this is a peace agreement. And they're going to end up doing a lot of business with each other. They're going to do a lot of business with the United States. And I'm going to always remember, at least during the time that I'm here, I'm going to remember how smart they were, how good they were. And when it comes to trade and other things, we're going to always go 100% out. And we'll go out of our way to make sure it comes out good for them. They did an amazingly good thing and a very brave thing. It's a very complicated part of the world they come from, very tough part of the world. It's a tough, but smart part of the world. Smart, tough people, and great wealth, great energy wealth.
For Trump, it's also a legacy moment, one he and his allies hope will overshadow domestic controversies and reinforce his image as a peacemaker on the global stage. As for the Nobel Peace Prize talk, Trump brushed it off, saying he wasn't campaigning for it, but that the recognition would be an honor. The Nobel Committee announces its decision on October 10th. Whether this deal sways them remains to be seen. For now, what matters is what happens after the cameras stop rolling. Will this peace hold, or will old wounds reopen? The answer won't just shape the future of Armenia and Azerbaijan. It could test whether U.S.-brokered diplomacy can still change the course of history. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more fact-based political coverage without the spin. Your support helps us bring you the full story every time.